You got a coffee?
Yeah.
Where'd you go?
Just right there.
Oh.
You want me to go
Is this
get
the
you?
same cup that the
Yeah, I
cellist
just
gave
asked
you?
her to reuse the cup, but I can get you your own separate one if you want.
Yeah, I guess I could use something. If they have decaf, that'd be better. But if they don't, just give me a small cup. Or we can share that.
Share this.
Can I see your phone?
Are we the?
No.
Oh, do you want me to work the camera?
I got it.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Can I put on your Okanagan shirt? We need to send the link. You want me to send the link? Okay.
Well, it's all calibrated and everything. It's really tough because as soon as you... I won't know because I can't see it. I thought it might be
You want me to run the camera?
Yeah, I guess so. All right, we got 19 people viewing out there live on Facebook. Welcome everyone. Tom Siegel. Again, we are back at the south rink of Mount Prospect Ice Arena, same place where we were streaming from last night. This is the third game of the Chicago Reapers tournament. Okanagan is 0-2 so far in this tournament, yet to get our first win. This team that we're playing today in the green is Mission, and they are 2-0 so far in the tournament. So hopefully we can get our first win in this tournament. It looks like Eli Simard is going to start for Okanagan between the pipes. Eli played out of his mind in the first game, just stopping so many shots. We ended up losing that game, barely. But that young man stood tall in the net, giving his team a chance. This Okanagan team coming so close to getting the second win of the season in both the first and second games of this tournament. Hopefully the third time is the charm. And we're going to be starting out here with Tricek, Liev, and Sleesman as our forwards, Nathan House, and Jake Lentz on the back end. Nathan House leads the team really well. Mission wins the face-off and jumps it into the Okanagan zone. Vasilyev can't put his stick on that puck. Goes into the near corner. Bouncing around by the net. Outlet pass to Vasilyev, number 77, gains the red line and dumps it in deep. Mission goalie stops it behind the net. Vasilyev on the forecheck. And back comes number 56 for Mission out of the zone. Puts it on net, saved there by Simard. So yesterday, number 19, Conroy, did not play in the game. We'll see if he comes out for a shift. It looks like everybody else who we expected for this tournament is dressed today. Austin on defense, looking around for the puck. It got by him. And Mission comes around the net, over to the near side, sends it up and out. Cronin's got it. Cronin down the near side. Charlie Cronin with a beautiful goal in last night's game. Jumps away from the check, gets it over to Mission. Off the boards and over. He's got to hurry. Stay in front of number 13, Thompson, for Mission. They both skate past the puck. There's a shot saved by Simard. Comes out to the point. Gets around Charlie Cronin. That one sent wide. Dormus is there. Dormus, nice. He's going to get a breakaway. He does. Dormus using his body to protect the puck. Good defensive play by number 2 for Mission. And Charlie Cronin's got it behind the net. And the referee blows the whistle. Not sure why. Must have lost sight of the puck, but I think it was just sitting on the net, on the back of the goal. Usually when that happens, the players just smack the net with their stick and the puck comes popping out. but for some reason the referee blew it dead, and Beatson will take this face-off. Face-off, comes out to the point, Nick keeps it. Here comes Mission, sent into the corner. Braden McIlmoyle, number 55 on that one. Comes out to Dormus McIlmoyle. All right, Kim corrects me on how to say that name. Nice stick lift there by Charlie Cronin to get that centering pass away from the Mission player. Sanchez cross-checks that player down, dances around, puck bouncing around in the crease. Cronin's tripped up, Sanchez is tripped up, no call. Mission controlling into the corner. Puck on the far boards, taken away by McIlmoyle, and he puts it up in Okanagan bench for the whistle. Jackson Siegel comes out for his first shift of the game, along with McGovern and Schiller, would say. Jake Lenz takes it around towards Jackson. Jackson Siegel up the near boards. Jackson's got some ice, decides to take up some real estate, goes around a player, dumps it in, chases. Jackson on the forecheck. Hits a player into the referee. The referee falls on top of the player, protecting himself. Nathan House there for Okanagan. Then it comes back to Jake Lentz. Nice stick there, pokes it over to McGovern. McGovern goes up the boards to Jackson, but he had fallen down. And out. Jackson steals the puck away, sends it in deep. Comes Mission on the far side, taken away by Schaller. Around the player, sends it up towards McGovern. McGovern, one man to beat. Can't get around that Mission defenseman though, and then briefly held in by Schaller, and McGovern checks him. McIlmoyle. That one sent wide, collected by Austin. Austin behind the net, sends it up towards Green. Over to Schiller. Can't control that pass. Good start for Okanagan so far. Green battling for the puck, comes out with it. Landon Green with a goal in last night's game. Sent over to McIlmoyle. Got to be careful. Gets it up towards Conroy. And that's going to be an icing because it got past him. So number 19, Carter Conroy, is playing after missing last night's game. For those who are watching on YouTube, the chat is open. We appreciate it if someone can tell us how it looks and how it sounds. We'll see your comments on our screen here. Conroy brings out the puck. Landon Conroy through a couple defenders, puts it into the corner. Dormus is there. Dormus hands it around towards Green. Green battling for the puck behind the net. Dormus is there. Dormus blocks that clear attempt by Mission. Puck comes to the near corner. Mission with the outlet pass, and then sent all the way down. Simard will play it. Sent up by Sanchez. Green. Batted down out of midair by Jake Lenz. And then taken away. Here's a good chance for Mission. They send it wide. Oh boy. Okanagan got to take care of the puck and not give it away in their own zone. Sanchez before it. Wrapped around towards Green. And then held in by Mission. Mission behind the net. Sanchez there along with Lenz. Mission dances around. Then it comes towards Okanagan, needs to clear. Dormus skates past that puck and then sent wide. Simard gets a piece of that. All right, Dave Austin telling us it looks and sounds good. Thank you for that comment, Dave. Conroy clears it out to mid-ice. And we're going to get 5 fresh skaters on the ice for Okanagan. Sent in again by Mission. Nathan House is there. And then Sleesman. Nathan House with the puck sends it up towards Vasiliev. On the near side with speed. And then lost control of the puck. Nice back check there by Vasiliev. Sent down to the ice as the Mission player. Good no call. There's a shot on goal, easily gloved off the ice. I wouldn't do that. Don't try to zoom in and out because we're gonna just, I think it's fine. This is how Mike was doing it yesterday. Just leave it like this. And then when it comes to the near side, do that. Yeah.
This is hard.
Tricek is gonna take the face-off control by Okanagan. Back comes Vasiliev, number 77, gains the red line, sends it in, comes around to the far side, check. Sends it around to the near side, but no one there. And then it trickles out to Austin. Austin sends it up to Sleesman. Sleesman stops, loses control of the puck. Now it comes down the far side, number 22 from Mission with speed. Nice defensive play by Austin. Austin sends it up towards Sleesman. Sleesman up to Tricek. Tricek into the zone. Vasiliev offside. Tricek crossed the blue line and dropped it for Vasiliev. And then put himself offside in doing so. 10:38 left in the first period. No score here. Keenan Butchin's going to take the face off. He's got Dormus to his left. Cronin to his right. Mac Gilmoyle and Nathan House on defense. Nathan House tried to send it into the zone and it hit the linesman and came out. Shots on goal, 4-1 in favor of Mission. Butchin tries to keep it in the zone but can't. Sent off the boards in the direction of Charlie Cronin by Nathan House. Charlie Cronin. And now the referee gets in the way of that. Thank you. Payback for the last time the referee kept it out of their zone. He keeps it in this time. Back comes Mission with speed. Oh boy. We're going to have our first penalty of the game. Not sure if it's going against number 55 or number 4. It's going against Braden McIlmoyle. His parents told me how to pronounce his name yesterday, and it's just not sticking. McIlmoyle.
Yeah, you've got to pretend there's an A.
Mac. There should be an A between the M and the C. McIlmoyle. I'll get it right one of these days. So we've got a 2-minute minor penalty here to kill. Good start. Sent it all the way down into the Mission zone, and good forecheck by Jackson. Conroy keeping it in. And Mission breaking out of the zone. They're in cleanly. There's a shot, goes high into the netting. 1:34 left in the power play for Mission. 9:21 left in the first period, no score.
No. Keenan's last name is pronounced Butson, not Butson.
Oh, okay. So Keenan Butson, not Bootson. Oh, there's almost a goal. Good play by Eli Samard to keep that out of the net. McIlmoyle and Butson. So Keenan Butson taking the face off. All right, we've got just over a minute left on the man advantage for Mission. They are controlling the puck pretty well here against us. There's a shot and a tip in front. Almost. Eli Samard picking up where he left off from game 1 and playing very well. Nice stick there by Charlie Cronin to push that one out to mid-ice. Charlie on his horse. Charlie gonna waste some time here, gets pushed off the puck. Nice play. That's why Mr. Cronin is on the first team of the PK. He skates off for a change. So 25 seconds left in the power play for Mission. Mission into the zone, and they're offsides. Number 82 had just crossed the blue line when number 56 brought it in. 19 seconds left in the man advantage. Our penalty killers out there are Sanchez, Trychek, Sleesman, and one more. Lenz. Lenz is the 4th penalty killer. 10 seconds left in the power play. Puck brought in by Mission. They're setting up, but they've only got 1 second left. That Kilmoyle is out of the box. And we're back to 5-on-5 hockey. And another save by Eli Samard. Okay. So we're out of the danger zone there. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey. 7:36 left in the first period. Jackson Trychek is going to take this face off. Sleesman and Vasiliev with him are forwards. And that puck comes out of the zone. Vasiliev on the forecheck. Dumped in. Samard's going to play this. Sends it all the way down. That's going to be icing. Samard came out, played the puck, realized he couldn't use his forehand or his backhand without giving it right up to Mission and just sent it down the ice, keeping it away from danger, and the face-off comes all the way down into our zone. Schiller's going to take this face-off. Schiller, McGovern, and Siegel. Comes back to Austin, wraps it around the boards towards Nathan House. Nathan House off the boards towards McGovern, but he can't handle the pass off the boards. And then taken away by Schiller, 2-on-1. He shot the puck, and a save by the Mission goalie. Wraps it around towards Jackson. Jackson can't hold it in. Mission gonna get an odd man rush here, 3-on-2. And there's a backdoor play and a save by Eli. Nice job there. Jackson Siegel sends it across ice, too far for McGovern. Mission into the zone, send it out front. Nice patience there by Schiller to skate it out, got it towards McGovern, but not far enough. Jackson on the forecheck, but couldn't get a hold. And McElmore sends it out to the neutral zone, but then sent back in and out of play by Mission. So that face-off is going to come out of the zone. So Luke Cronin's reminding me that Bugsy's nickname, or Jackson Siegel's nickname, when he was on other teams with Charlie Cronin, was Bugsy, as in Bugsy Siegel. I don't think that nickname has stuck with this team, though. We'll see. I'm not sure of the nicknames of the players, so I'm not using them. It'll take me a while to learn nicknames. It's always fun to use them, though. And any nicknames you know, tell me. All right, so let's see who's going to take the face-off here. Conroy's going to take it. Carter Conroy, back this game after missing yesterday. Carter, Green, and Dormus. There's a shot, hits McElmoyle, and then Conroy from his knees gets it out to Green. Green, a couple players, goes down. We're gonna have a penalty. There's a hook. So we're gonna see Okanagan's power play unit come out for 2 minutes here. Number 82, Vormus, goes to the box for hooking. I like that the referees are calling a tight game here. Last night's game was extremely loose. Players took advantage of that, and were lots of extracurricular activities between the two teams. And the cat's away, you know what's going to happen with hockey. So here's our power play. There's a shot! Beautiful. One touch by Charlie Cronin. Trycheck passed it to Charlie between the face-off circle, and he had a good look at the net there, but a nice save by the Mission goalie. That's what we want to see on the power play here. Trycheck's going to take this face-off again. He's got Vasilyev, Cronin, Sleesman, and Austin. Nice play by Charlie to be patient. Sleesman behind the net, sends it up towards Trycheck. Trycheck gives it right over to a Mission player. Oh boy. Oh my gosh. So that was a breakaway on the power play. Breakaway from Mission on our power play. And fortunately, that didn't materialize for Mission. So, still trying to look to get set back up here. Simard stops the puck for Austin. Pass over to Vasilyev. Vasilyev down the far side. Stick handling behind the net. Vasilyev still with it. Over to Cronin and takes it away. Beautiful play by Charlie Cronin. That one sent into the corner, but nobody's there for Okanagan. Sometimes none of our players are. 38 seconds left in the power play. That pass well out in front of Keenan Butson. And so we have to try to get set up again. Dormus, stick handling, nice job there. Here comes Keenan Butson. Butson, shot. Wraps it back around towards Lentz. Lentz holds it in temporarily. And another odd man rush for Mission. Mission doing a nice job of sharing the puck with each other. When they have odd man rushes, they are passing it to one another. Butson pinned up against the boards. And now Lentz doing battle with Butson. Comes over to Dormus. The penalty has expired. So we're now skating at full strength. Comes around the boards towards Dormus. Dormus in the corner trying to get it over to number 3, Keenan Butson. And then it comes up to Lenz. Lenz puts it on net. And there's a shot. And then McGovern has a shot. McGovern behind the net. McGovern, this is good pressure by Okanagan. Came very close to scoring there. And then Mission sends it all the way down into our zone. Played by Eli Simard. Out comes Sanchez. Gives it right away in the slot. And a goal. Oh boy, Sanchez gave it away. Oh boy. Nothing Eli Simard could do about that. Just a giveaway in the defensive zone by Okanagan, and that led to an easy opportunity there. 1-0 Mission. Shots on goal now are 12-2 in favor of Mission. Boy, Okanagan sometimes they just give it away right to the opponent in their own zone. We've got to be more precise in our passes. Keep our head up. So, tough break for Okanagan there after a good-looking power play with lots of opportunities, and then they give one up. Conroy comes out with it. Can't get it out of the zone. Conroy, nice pass up towards Jackson Siegel. Can't get his stick on the puck though. And then sent up the near side towards Nathan House. House collects, sends it over to his D partner, but goes over his stick. There's a shot underneath him, but the referees blew the whistle because he had covered the puck. 2:41 left in the first period. Score now is 1-0 in favor of Mission. Keenan Butson's going to take this face-off. Charlie Cronin and Dormus with him. Charlie had the puck momentarily, but left it behind him. And Mission controls. Over to Lenz. Lenz up to Cronin. Cronin down the near side, clears out of the zone. Sends it up towards Dormus. Cronin, Dormus, Bootson. Comes into the blue paint and the goalie covers up for the face-off. 2:16 left in the first period. 5 shots on goal now for Okanagan. 13 for Mission. Bootson will take the face-off. Nice, wins it over to Austin. That one goes high. Good shot there by Austin. Keenan Bootson comes out with it. Keenan with room, takes a shot. Knocked down by number 5 for Mission. Love that play from Keenan Bootson. Good opportunity. Down the near side for Mission. Okanagan trying to clear it. Can't so far. There's a shot. That goes high up into the netting. And we're going to get a face-off in the Okanagan zone. That's it. Did I say Bootson, Butson? Bootson, Butson, Bootson, Butson. Trichek is going to take the face-off. Won by Okanagan. Sanchez out from behind the net, gets it up to Vasiliev. Out to Sleesman. Jumps over his stick. But controlled by Mission. Mission down the far side. Mission still with it behind the net. Looking. Comes out to the point. Held in by Mission. Mission controlling it. That one sent on net. Temporarily in the glove of Samard. And then Vasiliev comes out with it. Vasiliev dumps and chases. He's got Sleesman with him. Trichek behind the net. Trichek stops on a dime but falls down, loses an edge. And then sent right out in front towards Vasiliev, but couldn't quite get to him. Comes off the boards towards House. House to Sanchez. Sanchez puts it on net. Puck bouncing around in the slot. And then shot by House. Kept in by House. Oh! And then it hit the stanchion and ricocheted onto the Mission bench. So every chance they get, Okanagan is putting the puck on net. I like that. They now have 8 shots on goal. Just a minute ago they had 6, so they've been quickly catching up on shots on goal. Schiller's going to take this face-off. Jackson and McGovern with him. Jackson Siegel. Austin back on defense. Good play there. Got Lentz with him. Puck comes over to Jackson. Jackson Siegel hits it up, but unfortunately out of play. Same 5 are going to stay out there for Okanagan. Schiller, Siegel, Lentz, McGovern, and Austin. Schiller's going to take the face-off. Referee blew the whistle again because Mission only had 4 players out there. Oh wow, another opportunity there for Mission. And there's the buzzer to end the first period. All right, so in this tournament, we've been zamming the ice after the second period. The ice gets pretty chopped up towards the end of the second period with 2 periods played on the ice without a cleaning, but that's how it goes. Tight schedule here. They don't have time for 2 intermissions for each game. The linesman's got some nice blue Pumas he's skating over towards the penalty box with. He's got some tennis shoes in his hand. Throws them down into the box. He's giving instructions to his players here. Get a tight shot of this. So after the first period, shots on goal are 8 for Okanagan, 15 for Mission. And the score is 1-0. Referee blows the whistle to start the second period. So Okanagan, second period, going to be moving from right to left. We're going to start the second period with Vasiliev, Tricek, and Sleesman, House, and Lenz. Tricek is going to take this face-off. Tricek is the only player on Okanagan without his last name printed across the back of his jersey. Not sure why that is. Here comes Mission down the near side. Good save there by Eli Simard. Tricek gets out of the zone, held by that player from Mission. Thought that could have been an interference call, but referees hold their whistles. Here comes Mission down the near side. Good stick there by Nathan House to deflect that puck into the corner. House lost his stick, but he picks it back up and tries to clear the zone, but it doesn't quite get out. Jake Lenz back for it. Flips it towards Vasiliev and then comes back into the Okanagan zone. Lentz gets it back to his D partner, House. House backhands it up, but right to Mission. Mission controlling. And there's a shot. Hit a skate and goes high into the air behind the net. Pumping around in the slot. House flipped it up, but not out. Mission controlling. And then puck right into the slot. Fortunately, it jumped over the stick of number 26 for Mission, because he would have been all alone in front of the goal. Mission having their way and just passing it around. Okanagan unable to clear, and then they finally do for an icing. So out comes Charlie Cronin's line. Cronin, Dormus, and Butson. Austin and McElmoyle on defense. Butson's going to take the face-off. Controlled by Okanagan. Austin sends it up to McElmoyle. Out of the zone, but then right back in, and out comes Charlie Cronin. Cronin controlling into the zone cleanly, puts it on the net. There to go, Cronin. And then comes back into Okanagan zone. Austin there. sends it up towards Cronin, but a player right on him. Austin sends it to McElmoyle. Austin sends it around the boards towards Dormus, held in by Mission. Austin again, over towards McElmoyle, and he's going to ice the puck. Sent it towards Charlie Cronin, but I don't think Charlie was ready for it or looking for it. Fresh legs now for Okanagan. It's going to be Schiller, Siegel, and McGovern. The forwards. House is going to stay out there along with Sanchez on defense. Schiller will take this face-off. Shot deflected high up into the netting. 15-19 left in the second period. 1-0 Mission. Schiller's going to take this face-off again. Won by Okanagan. Here comes Sanchez. Sanchez uses his legs, comes out to mid-ice, gains the red line, puts it up into the zone. Here comes Mission. Intercepted by Jackson Siegel. Jackson turns, gives it to his teammate McGovern. He puts it right on net, but played by the goalie. Jackson Siegel and Schiller on the forecheck. Oh boy, Nathan House fell down. But good recovery by Sanchez. And there's a goal. Number 5, all alone in the slot. So a bit of a defensive breakdown led to a golden opportunity for Mission, and they score. 2-0 Mission. Conroy's going to take the face off. Dormus and Green with him. McElmoyle sends it in deep, but it ricocheted off the boards and up into the netting, and so we get a whistle. That's going to come out of the zone. 14:33 left in the second period. We've got a lot of game here. More than enough time for Okanagan to get it together. Even this game out. Conroy is going to take the face-off at mid-ice. Controlled by Okanagan. McElmoyle trying to gain the red line. Puck bouncing around right in front of the Okanagan bench. And then Dormus with it. Dormus sends it up towards Lenz. Lenz sends it over to Green, but it jumped over his stick. And back comes Mission down the near side. Good defense there. And then Conroy in the corner. Nice hit there by Lenz. Trickles out of the zone to mid-ice. Mission. And Dormus sends it off towards Green. Green on the far side. Gains the red line, sends it in. Defensive change for Okanagan. Now we've got a complete line change for defense and forwards. House sends a player down to the ice. Nice physical play there. Up towards Vasilia. Vasilia with Sleesman. Vasilia tries to get it to Sleesman. Went off a skate down low to Trichek. Trichek needs some help. Sleesman's there. Sleesman joins Trichek in the corner. Battle for the puck. Sleesman out with it. Sleesman up to the point to House. House goes back to Sleesman. Shot goes wide. Austin tries to hold it in. Does. Sends it back towards Sleesman. Gets away from him then. And then towards Tricek. Tricek left the puck behind him and then comes out of the zone. Austin. And there, number 13 had a nice look at the net, but a good save by Eli Simard. 12:30 left in the second period, so some great opportunities from that line of Tricek, Vasilyev, and Sleesman. And out comes Cronin, Dormus, and Butson. Butson's going to take the face-off. On to Sanchez, wraps it around the boards towards Lenz. Lenz up to Dormus, up to Butson. Butson gets into the zone, he's got Cronin there. Dormus is the first one to the puck. He's got help from Charlie Cronin, digs it out of the pile. Cronin still with it. Cronin dancing around, over to Butson. Some great offensive opportunities for this line as well. Cronin takes it away. Cronin going 1-on-3, just decides to dump and chase. Down the near boards to Jake Lentz. Sanchez tries to clear the zone, doesn't quite get it, and that one's going to come out. Sanchez has got it, gives it over to Lentz, sends it up to Charlie Cronin. Cronin gets it towards Butson. Butson with it. Oh! Cross-ice backdoor pass towards Dormus, and it jumped over his stick. And now we've got a 2-on-1 brewing. There's a shot. Beautiful save. Nice recovery by Eli Simard. And there's a shot. Blocker save by Simard. Impressive goalkeeping here by Eli Simard again. Keeping Okanagan in this game. Mission could easily have more than 2 goals at this point with the opportunities they've had. Nathan House sends it up and out of play. That would be a delay of game in the NHL, but not here. 10:46 left in the second period. So lots of time for Okanagan. You get the feeling if they can just get one back, they'll be right back in this game, and they've come very close. Jackson Siegel with Sam Schiller and Jackson McGovern out there. Mission controlling. There's a shot. Good. McGovern, first one there, comes out of the corner. Stick handling. Nice job by McGovern. Goes around a couple players. McGovern still with it. Gets around another player. Shot! That one just barely missed. Austin tried to keep it in the zone, but couldn't. And out comes Mission with it. Good defense there by Nathan House. And then Austin comes over to McGovern, sends it up towards Jackson Siegel, but behind him. Back comes Mission. There's a shot. And that one cradled by Simard for the faceoff. 10 minutes exactly left. Second period, shots on goal now 25-10 in favor of Mission. Carter Conroy takes the face-off. Dormus and Green with him. Controlled by Okanagan. Sanchez over to Austin. Backhands it up towards Green. Green with it. Green pushed off the puck. Conroy. Mission playing keep away. They're going to get out of the zone on the near side. Good defense there by Sanchez. Austin stayed with the play. Falls down. Here comes Mission. The reach of that forward. Here comes Dormus. Dormus, nice pass to Green. and then taken away by Dormus. We've got a slash. I believe it's on number 19. No, it's going to be on green. Okay, I thought that was going to be against Mission, but it goes against Okanagan. So Landon Green sits down in the box for 2 minutes slashing. All right, so our PK unit comes out. It's going to be Sanchez, try-check, Jake, Lenz, and Sleesman. Cleared by Sleesman. Left in the second. Back comes Mission. Down the near side, number 16, Rivera. Nice play by Jake Lenz, just played the body. Love that. Play the body, forget the puck. And now Lenz again. Good tight defense from man. Love it. And he gets the puck and clears it all the way down. What a shift for Jake Lenz. He stays out there along with Sanchez, Cronin, and Butson. 1 minute gone on this power play for Mission. There's a shot. Trickles through the crease. That came close to going in. Okanagan fortunate. Charlie Cronin backs away at that puck. Just a one-hand chop out of the zone. Nice play, Charlie Cronin. Lentz, big hit, but that Mission player jumped out of the way. Sanchez just decides to eat the puck along the boards. Good idea there. Butson's with him. 2 players now for Mission trying to wrench it free, and we're just wasting time. That's fine. Finally comes free. And Taylor, number 88 for Mission, with it. Penalty is almost over. 18 seconds left. That pass whistled through the crease. And that one right on the doorstep. Puck free. Power play's over. Okanagan needs a change. They've been out there for a long time, getting tired. That one misses. Cross ice pass. There, we got to clear. Here comes Charlie Cronin. Not much left in his legs. He shoots it. That one went high. Comes around, held in by McGovern. Comes to Butson. Butson with it. Gets it over towards McElmoyle. And that one controlled by Samard. Leaves it for Nathan House. House sends it up towards McGovern. McGovern looking for options. Sends it up towards Charlie Cronin, but behind him. And Mission gets it into the zone. Butson looking for the puck. Oh boy. Nathan House sent a player down to the ice hard. He's going to get called for it. And Mission takes exception to that. And he's going off. Oh boy, we just killed a power play. And now we're going right back on the PK. Interference is the call. So 2 are going off, along with House. His number, not sure who else is in there with him. Number 18, Green, so he must have gotten a 2 and 10. So our Nathan House, who's been our top point scorer this tournament, is going to be sitting for the rest of this period and more. All right, so another challenge that we've got to overcome here. The Mission power play has been excellent. But so far our PK has been up to the task. Hopefully we can get this one again. Jackson Siegel has got it, tries to clear but can't. And now Jackson's going to have a breakaway if he hurries. Jackson with the puck. Jackson. So he got pulled down from behind. I was hoping we'd get a penalty on Mission, but no call. Mission with it. They shoot. And covered up by Eli Samard. So, boy, a shorthanded opportunity there for Jackson Siegel. Didn't quite materialize. Idea and good play. 5:16 left in the second period. Okanagan still down by 2 goals. 2-0. And we've got 1:13 left on the 2-minute interference minor to Nathan House. Mission controlling, that one goes high, and that's going to find its way out of the zone. Vasiliev on the forecheck, just out of Dormis's reach. Comes towards Dormis. Dormis sends it up and completely out of the rink. So the face-off is going to come in our zone. I don't think he meant to do that. Dormis is going to take this face-off. PK unit is Sanchez, Dormis, Vasiliev, and Lentz. 43 seconds left in the man advantage for Mission. They've got it in the corner. Mission still with it. Drop back to the point. Mission. There's a shot. That one goes high. Is it going to get out of the zone? Not quite. Nice check there by Vasiliev. Puck still in the zone, though. Good save there by Eli Samard. Then sent out of the zone by Vasiliev. 7 seconds left. Green is up in the box. Wants out. Opens the door himself. Nobody working the penalty box. So that's it for the power play. Good job by our PK unit. And Green just out of the box with it. Sends it up, but right to Mission. Oh, gosh. Green with it again. Gets it out of the zone. Good play, Landon Green. And we're going to get offside on Mission. 3:41 left in the second period. Shots on 30-10 in favor of Mission. Linesman skates a broken stick over to the Mission bench and puts it down. Trichek's going to take this face off. Sleesman to his left, Vasiliev to his right. Austin and controlled by Okanagan. McKilmoyle over to Austin. Austin sends it up. Hit down into the zone by Vasiliev. No icing, says the linesman. Trichek, first one there. And we're going to get another penalty. Who's going off this time? Sleesman's going off. I think he indicated roughing. We are spending most of the second period on the PK. And it's not what we want to do. Another Okanagan player goes off the ice, this time for roughing. Bobby House wants an explanation. He's talking to the referee, giving him his opinion of what's happening on the ice. They are gathered around Coach House. Arguing his point, which is probably, I'm not going to guess. That may have been a roughing penalty, but I saw the same thing from Mission that went uncalled. So maybe that's what Coach House is saying, don't know. So here we are, 2 more minutes of PK. Comes towards Austin. Our penalty kill unit getting lots of practice out here in the second period. Referee holds it in for Mission. Vasiliev tried to clear and does. Vasiliev coming down the near side. Shoots it, tried to go 5-hole, saved by the Mission goalie. Good play by Vasiliev. We've had a couple shorthanded opportunities here in the second period. Nothing to show for it so far. Maybe that'll happen again. Austin on that player. McElmoyle in the corner along with Vasiliev. Okanagan trying to clear the puck. Dribbles out and held in. Oh, nice save there. They tried to go backdoor. They got a shot off. Tricek sends it out. Nice job there. Vasiliev on the forecheck. That one knocked out of midair by a high stick, and then Mission was the first team to play it, so they call high stick. And so the face-off is going to come into the Mission zone. 52 seconds left on the 2-minute minor to Sleesman. 2:09 left in the second period. Okanagan down 2-0. So we've been able to score lots of goals through the first 2 games of this tournament, but not here in the third game of the tournament. We've yet to put one on the board. We are due. Our penalty killers out there right now are Butson, Cronin, Lentz, and Sanchez. Charlie Cronin backhands it into the zone. Good job. And here comes Mission. Trying to get set up in our zone. They come into the zone. They're in cleanly, but Butson's got it. Tries to pass it to himself, but cut off there by that Mission player. And now Lentz, Cronin's got it. Backhands it out of the zone. Nice play there. Lentz, good aggressive play on the puck. 17 seconds left in the power play. Sleesman's already standing up in the box. Five seconds to kill here. Sleesman out of the box. There's a shot. Nice save by Eli Simard. Team's back at full strength. Mission controlling behind the net. Mission, good interception there. Back comes Jake Lenz. Passes it up towards Cronin. Tries to dance around a player, but couldn't quite do it. Butson with it. Butson. His teammates on a change. Akilmoyle back to Jackson Siegel. Jackson skating around, still with it. Sends it up towards Austin. Austin down to Butson. Couldn't handle that pass though and sends it up and out of the zone. Mission with the puck on the near side. There's a shot. Goes high. Puck not out of the zone though. Kick save there. McGovern is going to be the first one there. Takes a chop at it but can't clear. And the puck comes into the middle of the ice. Jackson's got some room to skate. Gains the red line. Sends it into the corner. Big shoulder by McGovern. Hit up high. And there's going to be a penalty. Number 78 caught McGovern up high, and he's going to get called for that. So there's the end of the second period. So we're going to have an intermission here, and when we come back to start the third period, we're going to have a 2-minute power play. That could be just what we need to start the third period off the way we want. All right, so we're going to take a break here. We'll stay right here since this stream seems to be working pretty well. We're not going to ring off. We'll keep the camera rolling, and we'll be back in about 20 minutes. Oi. Shit.
Should I toss the coffee cup? Great.
Yeah, it wasn't that great. I don't need any more. Oh. guys on the same flight as the players?
Outside trip? Jackie's there with you? Or he's flying back?
Flying back. I guess he would have. Yeah, he would have. Stay with us tonight and have us Huh?
Hi, Mom. Hope you guys are doing well.
Luke Cronin, ladies and gentlemen. Luke Cronin. All right, here we are back for the start of the third period. Trichak is going to take this face off with Cronin and Sleesman. So Okanagan now moving from left to right in the third period. The score is still 2-0. So we could use an equalizer on this power play. Second period ended with a 2-minute minor. Trichak with it. Trichak still with it. Love to see him put that on net. We had the puck down low, but never got a shot off. Whistle blew because the net came off. Trichak's going to take this face off. Trichak, Cronin, Sleesman, Austin, and Vasilyev. We go with one defenseman when we're on the power play, that being Austin. Cross ice to Vasilyev, Austin with it. Oh, take that shot. Trichak shoots it, nice. Okanagan's gotta put the puck on the net if they can, shoot it. Trichak gets in, shoots it, goes off the shin guards of a player. Vasilyev tries to get it to Austin, but intercepted by Mission. So Okanagan going to get set up here again. Just under a minute left in the man advantage. Sent in by Butson towards Trichak. Back to Butson. Butson with it behind the net. Kicking it with his skate. In the corner and then set up and all the way out because Austin had pinched in. 30 seconds left in the man advantage for Okanagan. Oh, it'd be great to get a goal here. Butson sends it deep into the corner. Keeps it in with his skate. Help there by Sanchez. Sent up the boards towards Lenz. Can't hold it in. Oh boy. Time winding down on the power play. Actually, it's now over, and mission clears. All right. One goal at a time. That's what we need to think. If we can just get one back here, we'll be right back in this game. 15:49 left in the third period. Conroy, Siegel, and Schiller, along with Lenz and Sanchez. Controlled by Mission. Sent out of the zone. There's a goes wide. Sanchez. And now Conroy sends it up to Jackson Siegel. Jackson with room to skate, goes up to Schiller. Beautiful pass there, Schiller with it. Pushed off the puck, Conroy sends it down low. Jackson, first one there, gives it back towards Schiller. Oh, not out of the zone. That one's knocked down in front by Schiller, but just goes wide. Comes to Austin. Jackson's got to get out of the zone, he does. Sent down low. Jackson on the forecheck. And he skates off for a change. Mission skating out of their zone up the far side to mid-ice. In comes Mission. Out shooting Okanagan 33-13 in this game so far. Okanagan needs to have a good third period here to get back into this game. Referee blows the whistle. I think the net came off. Reset there by Eli Samard. Everything looks good to go. Trichak is going to take this face off. McElmoyle behind his own net gives it off to Austin. Austin up ice towards Sleesman. Out of his reach. Trichak. Good forecheck there, but it comes to Mission. Mission with it. Centering pass. Skips through everyone. Austin. Austin behind his net. Uses his body to shield the puck. Nice job. Backhands it off the boards. Tried to get it towards Sleesman going down the near side, but couldn't quite do it. McElmoyle reaches with his stick. He's got some long arms. Good play there. Number 56 for Mission bounces it off the boards and gives it right to Trichak. Trichak up towards Sleesman. Sleesman sends it up to Trichak. Trichak down the far side. Stops. Centers it, but to nobody but Mission. Sanchez sends it in. Dormus tags up. Mission comes out. No icing there. Lenz with it. Sends it off towards Bootson, but way out of his reach. There's a hold. No call by the referees. Dormus in the corner doing battle. Charlie Cronin helping. Bootson, Cronin, Dormus, controlled by Mission. Side. Lenz sends it up to Dormus. Dormus cross ice. Ice up to Sanchez. Couldn't quite catch that puck cleanly. Comes to Mission. Here's a shot. Goes wide. Mission controlling. Mission below the ice. There's a shot on goal. Oh, somebody got a piece of that puck and it was misdirected, but Samard paying attention made the save. Sanchez tried to clear, glove down by Mission. Mission shoots. Saved by Eli Samard. It's under his skate. .12:06 left in the third period. Shots on goal 34-14. Mission with a 2-0 lead. Okanagan just has not been able to put one home in this game. All right, here we go. 2-on-1 brewing. We got McGovern and Conroy. McGovern pushed off that puck before he could think about getting it to Conroy, and then sent down low. McGovern with it. McGovern in the middle, gives it right up. Ugh. Boy, we've got to improve our passing. Puck comes back to McElmoyle. Conroy tries to get to the puck, but the referee in the way. Tried to get it to Jackson Siegel, but it's intercepted by Mission. And McElmoyle towards Jackson, gets out of the zone, and Mission has to tag up. Puck sent up towards Jackson, but behind him, and steered aside. Jackson peels off for a change. McGovern with it. And then Green sends it on net, steered aside by the Mission goalie. Taken away by Schiller. Schiller puts it right out in front, but intercepted by Mission. Sent it towards Green. Schiller with it. Schiller shot! Oh, goes off the top of the goalie's net. Oh, golden opportunity for Sam Schiller. Okanagan right on the edge of climbing back into this game. Can't quite do it. Schiller stays out there with Dormus and Green. Lentz and Sanchez on the back end. Schiller's going to take this face-off. Face-off won by Mission. Mission from behind their net. Outlet pass. Into the zone. Sanchez. And then it comes towards Dormus. Dormus able to clear the zone, but gets tied up. Sanchez now at the blue line. Stick handles. Sanchez sends it off the boards up towards Lentz. Lentz trying to get it into the zone. He's got Green helping. Dormus. And then it comes to Sanchez. Sanchez sent it into the zone, but that's it. That cross-ice pass misses everyone by Mission. Sent into the zone, and Mission's going to go off for a change. Green sends it off the boards, and he peels off for a change, as does Lentz and Sanchez. Dormus on the forecheck, along with Trichek. Long outlet pass, finds its target. And here's Mission setting up again, as they've done all morning. These guys control the puck very well. The defense of Okanagan just kind of sags when they do that, even though it's 5-on-5 hockey. That shot sent up into the netting for the face-off. Face-off on the far side. Butson jumps off the bench. He's the one who's needed for the face-off for Okanagan. Face-off controlled by Mission. That shot never got through. There's another one that did get through. Kick saved by Eli Samard. Butson comes out with it. Good stick handle in there. That pass towards Sleesman got through, and now it's going to be an icing. Shots on goal now 16-36. Mission out shooting Okanagan by more than 2-1. Trichek is going to take the face off. Nathan House controls, sends it towards Austin out of his reach, and then sent up and all the way down. Another icing by Okanagan. Oh boy. You just get the feeling that Okanagan is just getting rid of the puck in their zone. They've been peppered with shots by Mission, and when they get the puck, without really trying to make a play, they're just sending it all the way down. We like to see our players just take a little more time, be a little more patient, look for the pass, have some confidence. Here comes Tricek. Tricek steers it up towards Sleesman. Sleesman with it down the near side, far side I should say, over to Vasilyev. Vasilyev in the corner, up against the boards, comes to Austin. Austin holds it in, sends it towards the net, but that one batted down by Mission, and they come out with it. Good forecheck there by Tricek, sent the puck right back down into the Mission zone. One goal, and Okanagan is right back in it. That puck played by Samard, but out of the reach of his teammate. And that one sent up and out. Oh. Austin had Dormus right there waiting for the pass on the boards, and he sent it to the Mission player instead. That one comes out of the zone. Here comes Dormus. We've got a 2-on-1. Dormus has Cronin, gets it over to Cronin. Cronin goes around the net, tries to do a wraparound, but cut off by the defenseman, and then shot into the slot, and that one never got through. Good opportunity created by Cronin and Dormus. And here comes Mission. Good defensive play by McElmoyle. Butson and Dormus. Sanchez comes out with it. Sanchez up the far side. Here comes Sanchez. Can't get around a trio of Mission players. Held in by Cronin, and finally comes out. Sent on net by McGovern. Gloved down and given up by the Mission goalie. 7 minutes left in the third period here. Nice defensive play by McElmoyle. Good, clean, hard hit on the boards. Kept that Mission player from chasing the puck. Love his physical play. And that pass up to Jackson, way too hot to handle. Lenz can't get his stick on it. There's a pass cross ice, but intercepted by Lenz. Battle on the far boards. McGovern, Conroy, Lenz, Mission get control. Good kick save. Off the boards up to Jackson. Jackson sends it rink wide. Is that enough for icing? It will not be. Oh, McGovern tried to center it, had Jackson all alone in front of the net, but couldn't get it to him. Held in momentarily by House. And it comes out. Lenz up towards Jackson Siegel. Jackson steers it too far for Conroy. Here comes Mission. Stick handling. Conroy intercepts. He's got Jackson, but he skates past the puck. Oh. And here comes McGovern. McGovern's got Jackson as a trailer. Shoots the puck. There's a rebound, but Jackson couldn't get it. Comes out of the zone. Jackson's going to go off. Up by Schiller. Linesman got in the way. Mission down the near side. Nathan House back on defense, collects, goes D to D. Puck sent up and misses everyone for an icing. Oh boy, that's been par for the course. Austin looked up ice. He had his head up, but he fired it down. I think that was supposed to be a pass to whom? I do not know, and that's an icing. Settle is the word that keeps coming into my mind for these Okanagan players. Just settle yourselves. Play with more patience. There's a good breakout pass by Austin up to Green, and then a nice pass from Green up to Dormus. Dormus behind the net. Schiller doing battle. He's got Green helping him. And back comes Mission down the far side, and now right down the middle. There's a shot on goal. Good save by Eli Samard. Samard has been keeping Okanagan in this game. Lucky that we're not down by more than 2 goals. 38 shots on goal now for Mission, but Eli Samard has been playing really well. Another save from Eli Samard. And that one high off the netting. 4:14 left in this game. Enough time to climb back in for sure. We could use a goal very quickly here. Shots on goal 38 out there, along with Sleesman. That one sent into the back of the net. Samard made the save. The rebound came over to the far side, and that player for Mission easily sent it home. 3-0 Mission. Well, with 40 shots on goal, you're going to get at least 3 goals, most likely. And that's what they have. 17 shots on goal for Okanagan and nothing to show for it. Tricek's going to take this face-off. Sleesman briefly into the zone. Controlled by Mission. Now Kilmoyle sends it off the glass towards Vasilyev. And the whistle blows. Guess that was offsides. So this hole now probably too deep to crawl out of with only 3:47 left. 3-0 Mission. Sent down low by Mission, played by Eli Samard. Sends it up towards Vasilyev. He can't control. This seems like a lot of fairly easy, straightforward passes. Okanagan are making them tough on themselves. That one scooped up by Eli Samard. Second game in a row for Eli Samard where he has just played fantastic between the pipes. Must be 80 shots on goal that he's faced so far in this tournament between the first game and the third. Keenan Butson is going to take the face-off for Okanagan. That face-off won by Okanagan. House controls. Nathan House sends it over towards Dormus. Dormus back to House. Sent up to Charlie Cronin. Cronin takes that one out of midair. A little bit of a soft pass. Cronin jumps around a player. Bootson. Okanagan definitely not giving up, and that one's going to be icing. 2:58 left in the third period. Luke, is there another game after this? This is it? So I was just talking to Luke Cronin, Charlie's dad, and asking if there's going to be another game after this, and he says no. If we had done better in the tournament, then probably, but this is going to be the last game. So it looks like Okanagan is going to go 0-3 for this tournament. Back comes Mission, and they are offsides. And Charlie's going off too. Oh, come on. Charlie was not looking for anything. It was a clean check. And number 20-something for their team, well after the whistle, took exception, came and got in Charlie's face. Charlie kept his cool, did nothing in retaliation, and still he's sitting. All right. I'm biased, though. Admit it. Here comes Conroy into the zone. Jack's with him. Pushed up and out of the zone, though, by Mission. Mission down the far side. Nathan House, nice check there. So we're skating on 5 hockey, and even though 2 guys are in the box. 2:11 left in the game here. Shots on goal now 42 for Mission, 17 for Okanagan. Conroy's going to take this face off. Jackson, Siegel with him out there, and Jackson McGovern. Lenz and Sanchez on defense. Puck sent up towards Jackson. He backhands it out of the zone. 2 minutes now left in this game. Outlet pass, misses everyone, comes all the way down. Played by Eli Samard. I guess they had waved off icing. Sends it up to Jackson Siegel. Jackson backhands it. Not out of the zone though. And here comes McGovern. McGovern wanted to go to Lenz, I think, but sent it all the way down. Jackson Siegel. Not sure where he's going. Out of Jackson's reach. Nice pass there by Jackson over towards McGovern. But he didn't get much on that shot. McGovern with it. Minute 20 left in this game. Comes up towards Conroy. Conroy sends it deep. And that's going to be icing. Whew. Minute 13 left in the game. Sam Schiller's going to take the face-off. Won by Okanagan. Schiller's stick lifted, but gets it back. Sends it over to Braden McElmoyle. Over towards Green, but too far from him, and Mission controls. There's a shot. Now we've got some rough stuff happening. Green goes in to defend. McElmoyle goes in to defend Green. There were 2 players beating up on him, and they're just in the corner exchanging face washes. I don't know. The refereeing has been okay, but you know, when that kind of stuff breaks out, it's because they're not controlling the game, and they let all of that happen, and they're not going to send anybody off the ice. Come on. All right. Maybe they are going to dish out some penalties here. So they're opening the doors to the penalty box to let more people in. Nathan House is going to go off, as number 26 for Mission and number 82 for Mission. So we got some crowded penalty boxes here. 3 players for Mission standing up in their box, 2 for Okanagan. It's going to be 3 for Okanagan. Braden McElmoyle is going in also. .6 seconds left in the game. Okanagan is going to end up 0-3 in this tournament. 43 shots on goal now for Mission in this game. Wow. The one bright spot that I see so far in this tournament is that in the first 2 games we were able to generate a lot of offense even though we didn't win. And then the other thing is that Eli Samard has played great between the pipes. And also Thien did a great job yesterday. He's filling in for Hardy. He played well between the pipes. in last game, but also a losing effort. Coach House wants an explanation from the referees. They're having a little bit of a discussion, and then they blow the whistle, and they're going to drop the puck. So we're going to end up shorthanded for the rest of this game. They're giving the penalty on the board to number 42, House. And yeah, so we're going to be shorthanded. Dormus is going to take the face-off. Back to Austin. See if we can clear it. There's a shot, hits the side of the net. Dormus sends it all the way around, but not out. Held in by Mission. Mission goes across ice. There's a shot, goes high and wide, and then sent right into the slot. And here comes Schiller. Schiller's going to backhand it, but not out because he sent it right to the Mission player. There's a shot, and now a clear. 20 seconds left in the game, played by the Mission goalie. Lentz sends it up towards Schiller. Schiller all alone. Oh, Schiller would have been all alone, but he sent it into the corner. Four seconds left. Mission is just going to slow the play down, and there's the buzzer. So that's it. This game ends up 3-0 Mission. Final shots on goal are 44 for Mission, 18 for Okanagan. And we're going to get the handshake at mid-ice. Led by the goalies, as is tradition. Goalies usually start the handshake. All right, well, another tough loss for Okanagan, but some bright spots for sure. Hopefully we'll stream these games for the rest of the season as long as we can have access to a Wi-Fi or a good cell service. We'll see. All right, well, over and out from Chicago. Thanks for watching, everyone. Safe travels back for everyone who's here in Chicago. Goodbye. And Scarlett, who's watching back at the Chetta's apartment. Yes, we're coming home right after this